What's up everybody, it's Matt from the house, and in this video we're going to show you how to swap out your face masks for your Anon MFI goggles. Let's check this out. Okay, so if you don't know what the MFI technology is on the Anon goggles, you are blowing it. Just kidding, you probably just don't know what it is and you've never heard of it, but now you will. The MFI is magnetic face mask integration, and basically what it is, there's magnets underneath the goggle, and then there's a little piece inside these face masks that has matching magnets that actually help click the face mask to the goggle. This, in my opinion, is one of the best inventions when it comes to goggles since the dual lens. Obviously with a regular face mask, you want to keep your face warm. Sometimes you're just protecting yourself from the sun. And the really cool thing is obviously if you pull that up underneath your goggles and then you pull your goggles over it, your goggles hold the face mask up. Now the problem here is usually you have the face mask tucked into your hoodie, your jacket, whatever. And if you move in a certain direction, it can actually pull it out from underneath the face mask. With this, the magnets actually keep it up. The other thing about it is that with that face mask being right against your skin, when you breathe, you're actually forcing the air up into your goggles. And all the goggles are fog resistant. There's no goggles that are fog proof, but they are fog resistant. But we don't want that fog no matter what. And when you are breathing directly up into your goggles, it's changing the temperature, and it actually can cause your goggles to fog up on the inside. With this, it actually holds the face mask off of your face, and it allows your breath to dissipate a little bit more, so it's not necessarily going to fog up your goggles inside as easy. Now when it comes to the MFI goggles, a lot of the goggles that Anon has do have the magnets underneath of them. Some of them come with a face mask, some of them don't. It really just depends on which versions you buy, but if it does have the MFI magnets underneath, you can use any of the face masks that they offer. And Anon makes a wide range from lightweight to heavier weight to hoods to balaclavas. There even are some pieces like first layer shirts that actually have a neck tube or just a longer neck built into them that you can actually add the carrier piece to, so it will click to the bottom of the goggle. So right off the bat, if you have a Anon MFI face mask, you can actually feel that there's kind of a sturdier piece inside the face mask. And basically that's what they call the carrier. And this is the piece that has the magnets that allow it to snap to the goggles. Now, if you do get any of the other MFI pieces and they don't actually have the carrier in them, the big thing that you need to do is you just need to swap that carrier. The other thing also is that some of the goggles do have different size carriers. The smaller goggles do have a smaller one. Obviously the standard ones have their standard carrier, and then goggles like the M4, which is one of my favorites, it actually does have a little bit wider carrier that matches up with the wider bridge underneath the goggle. Now to switch the carrier from face mask to face mask, it's very, very easy. If you look just inside the face mask, you'll actually notice there's a little bit of red stitching on this one. There's a little hole there. And basically what you can do is you can actually push the carrier out of that hole, and then you just kind of work its way out, and there's 4 magnets basically. 2 at the ends and 2 at the nose, and you basically just need to pull that out. And now you've obviously got that wire with those magnets. Now obviously if you want to put it in another face mask, you do exactly the opposite. We take that carrier and we find that hole, and you just kind of stick it and you just kind of fish it in there. Now once you get that thing fished inside and all the way in the face mask, now all you're going to do is you're going to find the center of the face mask, which is usually pretty easy because a lot of the face masks, they all have a breathing spot, whether it's like this one that has the big hole on it, or this one that just has the mesh on the front. And you're basically just going to go ahead and center the bridge of the wire up on your nose. Now once you've got that inside of there, obviously it is fully ready to go and it will click to your goggles. So the other nice thing about being able to remove this carrier too is that, one, if you do need to wash your face mask, obviously you can pop that out to wash it. Or if you just want to use your neck tube for a day out on the town, you want to keep your neck warm, but you don't want this piece sitting around your neck, you can pull that out, so these face masks are not completely useless if you're not using the goggles. All right, so if you have a pair of the Anon goggles with that MFI system, hopefully that helps you out a little bit. And you can obviously have multiple pieces, and if you need to swap that carrier out, it's super, super easy. If you don't have a pair of the Anon goggles, go ahead and grab yourself a pair, and especially ones with that MFI system. Grab yourself a few different face masks for all the different kinds of conditions that you might be riding in too. But if you got any questions beyond what we talked about in the video, definitely leave some comments down below. We're on there every single day trying to answer your questions. We want to make sure you get you into some rad gear, but most importantly, we want to make sure that it's actually going to fit you and it's going to fit your needs when you're out riding. Also, make sure to like, subscribe, definitely get that notification bell on too so you can find out when all the new videos drop, and grab yourself some Anon goggles and some of the Anon MFI face masks and get out and ride. Because any day riding is a good day riding. Just pointing, talking with my hands, pointing at the camera all sorts of time. You want to put it in front of the camera so I can put it at the end of the video?